All right, now to this story. Photos tell a horrifying story. An American tourist in recovery back in the U.S. and telling his story tonight about a nightmare in Mexico. He was mugged and left for dead.
The State Department heightening its warning to Americans traveling to Mexico, where violent crimes are on the rise, even in tourist destinations.
Haley Winslow live in LAX with a story that you'll only see here on Fox 11. Haley.
He's sharing his story for the very first time and believes that's why he's still here, to help others. Because really, there's no other explanation as to how he was able to survive all that he went through in Mexico.
I'll never forget that feeling. It was the scariest feeling in the entire world, but you're just done.
Mugged in Mexico and left for dead. Dustan Jackson and his wife were waiting for their flight home after the perfect vacation in Cancun. With hours to spare, Jackson hops in a cab for chewing tobacco, but the nearby gas station doesn't have any. He says the taxi driver, who later charged a few grand to his credit card, kidnaps him.
He says there's going to be just a grocery store. So I get out and I'm like, okay, as I'm walking in, then boom, lights out. Next thing I know, I am waking up in a ditch. They filleted off the entire bottom of my foot. So they went to cut my Achilles tendon and they missed. And instead of hitting it, they hit the bottom of the foot and then my foot just flapped around. They were trying to cut my tendons and leave me for dead. My shoulder's completely fake now. There is no more real bone in there. And the doctors think it's from them throwing me out of a vehicle probably.
Now dark and in the middle of nowhere, Jackson, who doesn't know Spanish, stumbles around for hours screaming for help. When even the cops turn him away, he crawls under a tarp to die.
I don't know what kind of power it is. And then when they talk about the mental strength that you have as a human being, because at this point, this is when, however long I was laying there, pretty much just waiting to die, something inside of me, that strength came to me and said, you got family, you got kids, get up.
With everything left in him, Jackson gets up and keeps going. And survives thanks to help from a female police officer who stops, renders aid, and eventually gets him back to the airport, where he says he meets another guardian angel.
Begging. Hundreds of people walk by, not one person. And finally, this lady from Africa, her flight got canceled. That's why she stopped.
Jackson's had 4 surgeries. He can no longer play catch with his daughter or swing a golf club with his son, but knows he miraculously survived for a reason.
I take the little times in life. I don't take them for granted anymore. You just don't know what life's going to bring you. So never give up. Keep going. Everybody has a purpose.
It sounds like something out of a movie, and they're actually turning it into a documentary. If you'd like to help the Kickstarter or for more information, you can go to the DustanJacksonStory.com, and that's Dustan with an A. Reporting live at LAX, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.